Repair Clinic makes fixing things easy. With millions of replacement parts available on our website and the help you need to do the repair yourself. Since we encourage you to perform this repair safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution. Before you replace the transformer in your cooktop, be sure to turn off the power supply to the junction box. Unthread the screws securing the junction box cover and remove the cover. Untwist the wire nuts to disconnect the power and grounding wires. Loosen the conduit connector screw or screws, then remove the conduit cable from the junction box. Next, use a Phillips-head screwdriver to fully unthread the two clamping screws from the clamping brackets. Use a 1/4-inch socket or nut driver to loosen the adjustment screws securing the clamping brackets. Rotate the brackets inward, then tighten the screws. You can now lift the cooktop out of the cutout space in the countertop and set the cooktop on a sturdy surface. Using a 1/4-inch nut driver or a Phillips-head screwdriver, unthread the 12 screws securing the glass top to the base. Carefully lift the top off and set it aside. Note the position of the front left and right element spring clips. Then detach the two elements from the respective support rails to move the elements out of the way. Use a 1/4-inch nut driver or a Phillips-head screwdriver to unthread the screws securing the gasket bracket. Remove the bracket. Note the orientation of the wires connected to the user interface board, then disconnect them. Next, unthread the screws securing the user interface board support. Remove the support and set it aside. Now unthread the screws securing the control box to the base. Carefully flip the control box over. You can now unthread the screws securing the transformer to the control box. Note the orientation of the wires, then disconnect them from the old transformer. Install the new transformer by first connecting the wires to the appropriate terminals. Align the transformer on the control box, then thread and tighten the screws to secure. Secure the wire grommets in the control box if necessary. Reposition the control box and secure it with the screws. Realign the user interface board support. Thread the screws to secure. Reconnect the wires to the board. Reposition the gasket bracket and secure it with the screws. Reinstall the front surface elements by inserting the spring clips into the appropriate slots in the support rails. Realign the glass top on the base. Then thread and tighten the screws to secure. Now realign the cooktop in the cutout space of the countertop. Loosen the two adjustment screws and rotate the clamping brackets outward. Then tighten the screws. Next, thread one of the clamping screws through the outermost hole in the bracket. Tighten the screw against the underside of the countertop. Avoid over-tightening. Repeat for the opposite side to fully secure the cooktop. Feed the conduit cable through the connector into the junction box. Tighten the screw or screws to secure the conduit. Now join the black wires together and secure them with a wire nut. Do the same to secure the two red wires together and the two white wires. If your junction box has a 4-wire power supply line, join the green or bare grounding wire or wires to the bare grounding wire from the cooktop and secure them with a wire nut. If your power supply only has 3 wires, connect the grounding wire or wires along with the white wire from the cooktop to the white neutral wire in the box. With all of the wires positioned inside the junction box, replace and secure the cover. With the repair completed, restore power to the junction box, and the cooktop should be ready for use. At Repair Clinic, we make fixing things easy. Thank you for supporting the production of these videos by purchasing your parts from our website.